Is Pokemon's 10th generation getting rid of turn-based combat? Yeah, I think so. Here's 3 big reasons why this makes sense, and if you connect the dots, it all lines up. First, it's the perfect time for a huge change. We know for sure that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming, that's confirmed. And when a new console drops, especially for a franchise as massive as Pokemon, it's the perfect opportunity to do something big. And not just that, Generation 10 is a milestone. It's the first time Pokemon has hit double digits. Plus, 2026 marks 30 years of Pokemon. You don't hit a moment like this and just do the same thing again. They have to shake things up. Look at Final Fantasy. Turn-based for decades, then boom, Final Fantasy 15 and 16 went full action RPG. You know Pokemon has been watching that. Reason 2, Pokemon Champions might be the key. So on Pokemon Day 2025, they announced Pokemon Champions, right? And at first it seems kind of random. It's literally just a battle simulator. No story, no adventure, just straight up facts. Mega Evolution? In. Terrestrialization? In. It's got competitive Pokemon all in one place. And like, why? Why make this game now? Here's where it gets interesting. If Gen 10 was still turn-based, there'd be no reasons for Champions to exist. Why make a separate game just for battles when the main series already does that? But if Gen 10 is moving away from turn-based combat, then this makes a lot of sense. It lets them keep traditional Pokemon battles alive while letting the main game evolve into something new. I'm even willing to bet that Pokemon Champions becomes an official tournament format alongside Generation 10 at Worlds. And big reason number 3 is Pokemon Legends ZA. You can move your character in battle. This is huge. Up until now, Pokemon has just been basically chess, strategy, planning, no physical skill required. If you win, it's because you made better decisions, not because you outmaneuvered your opponent. But now with this new battle system, you can dodge attacks. Positioning matters, movement matters. That's straight up action RPG mechanics. And yeah, some people might say, well, Legends Arceus had strong and agile styles and that didn't carry over to Gen 9, which is fair. But those were just slight tweaks to turn-based battles. This is fundamentally different. This feels like a test run for what Gen 10 is going to be. And honestly, it has to happen. There was recently an interview with the CEO of the Pokemon company who said, if we become complacent and go with the flow, that's when Pokemon will go downhill. And again, 30th anniversary, Generation 10, new console. If they're ever going to break away from turn-based combat, this is the time. Now, I could be totally wrong. Maybe Gen 10 is still turn-based, but if I had to put my money on it, I'd say Pokemon is about to change forever. What do you think? Am I crazy, or do you see the same pattern I do?